Welcome. Today we are going to look into solving for missing angles using some complex equations. Now, you're given two parallel lines, and let's say it's cut by a transversal as given like this. Okay, and so let's say they're giving us this angle up here. They're saying this is 60 degrees. And then they're giving us this angle and they're saying this one is 8x minus 4. And really the question is find the missing angle. So question or find x, right? So find x. So this question is asking us to find x. Okay. So how do we do that? Well, let's look into the relationship. So since the lines are parallel, and let's look into some corresponding angles or other relationships. So, well, this is 60 degrees. Then I know that this would be 60 degrees as well because it's a corresponding angle. And then when I know that this is 60 degrees as a corresponding angle, let's see, because I need to solve for x. Anything I can find out as far as the relationship between these two angles? Yeah, absolutely. They're opposite to each other, and opposite angles are congruent. In other words, they're equal to each other. So I can say 8x minus 4 equals to 60. Okay. Or you know what else I could have done was look into the angle relationship. So this is the interior angles. And so this angle here and this angle here are alternate interior angles. So as in this and this are alternate interior angles and they are congruent. So we looked into that in the past two lessons, how alternate interior angles are congruent. So there are really several ways you can find x. So let's write that equation now. We have 8x minus 4 equals to 60. Oh, it's just doing equals to 60. Okay, so this is what I have. And now it's a matter of solving for x. And what do we know? We know that I'm gonna take away the -4 from here. So what's the opposite of -4? We know it's a +4. Whatever I do on this side, I gotta do on this side as well, +4. And then what am I doing is now I'm just going to see what do I have on my left side. So it's 8x. What is 60 plus 4? 64. And then the final step to solve for x would be divide both sides by 8. And now, really, after finding your angle relationship, setting up your equation, it's a matter of just applying basic algebra to solve for x. So x equals to 8, and that's it. So the question here is find x, and you're saying x equals to 8. Find a specific missing angle, then you can substitute this value of x into this equation up here to solve for it. So let's look into another example. So let's say I'm given a line like this. And another line like this. And it's cut by another line going like this. And let's say they're giving us this angle here. They're saying it's -1 plus 14x. And they're giving us, let's say this angle here. And they're saying this angle here is 12x plus 17. And the question is the same, find x. Okay. Now, again, let's look into angle relationship. There's a very obvious one we can pinpoint right there and then. This angle is an exterior angle, and this is also exterior angle, and these two are alternate exterior angles, and we know that alternate exterior angles are congruent. All right, let's just a little refresher. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. And so what does it mean? It means that they're equal to each other. So what we're really saying is -1 plus 14x equals to 12x plus 17. And now it's just a matter of solving for x, which we are going to do by combining like terms. And so what are my like terms? Okay, so it means that I'm going to move the -12x. I'm going to get rid of it from here. And I'm going to do -12x on the left side as well. Okay, this crosses out. I'm left with -1 plus 2x equals to 17. And what do I do next? Well, I'm gonna get rid of the -1 there. So we can have the 2x by itself. So +1 here, because the opposite of negative is a positive. So +1 here. Cross this out. So we have 2x equals to 18. And what do we do next? We're going to divide both sides by 2. And let's do that. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. So x then becomes 18 divided by 2 is 9. So my x value is 9. Okay, so that's really it. And we've done in the past, if they're asking you to find the angle, then obviously you'll have to substitute it in. So let's say um, if you were to plug in this 9 in here, so do 14 times 9, whatever you get, and then -1. But for now, we'll just stick with finding x. And that's it, really. So know your angle relationships, set them up, and solve for x. And that's it for now. Thank you.